BFM. Hi. Today we won't be discussing any subject as such. With any detailed, we won't be discussing the subject. We'll be discussing the broad guidelines of the subject. Okay? So, everyone join fast. How many of you are new? First timers. How many of you are first timers? First time you have appeared for this CIB. First time joined Adda. How many of you? Yeah? New. Acha. Acha. Here, my name is Vishal Mantri. For those who are new. Okay? Good evening, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Adda classes. I'll be taking your BFM and ABM. Okay? BFM and ABM. BFM I'll be covering complete ABCD modules. ABM I'll be doing module A and module C. Okay? Okay, my background. Many of you might be wondering na, who this person is. Kabhi dekha nahi. Okay? Just check on YouTube also. My name, Vishal Mantri. You'll get the details. I worked in various banks. Means in various departments, various banks. I started my job from the cooperative bank, Cosmos Bank, then private bank, HDFC Bank, then foreign banks, this Citibank, and then Singapore, DBS, Development Bank of Singapore. I worked in all the departments, starting from your retail to corporate banking to your trade finance to treasury also, back office. So all the departments. Okay. Overall experience total as a senior manager, I left banking at a very earlier age. Means joined earlier age, left earlier age. So left banking at a very earlier age after serving for 13 years approximately. Yeah. And then now with that many years. Okay. So coming to this point, what do you have in BFM? Okay, now let's come to the topic. Enough of mine. Okay. You'll come to know. Means I am mainly investment. My main role for you is in BFM is actually an investment topic only. Okay. Its module A is in forex. I'll show you all these things. Module A is in forex. Module B is risk. So mainly everything is related to your risk and returns. Everything. Okay. And I'm very much strong in that. Why? Because my overall life has gone into this only. Trade finance, treasury, risk, handling the risk in the banking, investments. I've been in investment for more than 20 years. All these investment in bonds, investment in AAA securities, investment in this stock market, gold, debt funds, everything. So, firstly, you are in the safe hands, and whatever I'll be teaching you will be from the book along with the practical knowledge. Book along with the practical knowledge. This is a syllabus, you might be knowing this by now. Okay, all the 4 subjects, 4 modules. Okay, ABM has statistics, HR, credit, and compliance. I am taking statistics and credit, A and C, in ABM. In BFM, I am taking all the 4 modules: international banking, risk management, treasury management, balance sheet management. All the 4 modules are taken by me only. Okay. I worked in these departments. This is balance sheet management. So that's why you'll be having numericals in all the 4 subjects, for all the 4 modules. Numerical, 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 numerical. Everywhere you'll be having numericals. In ABM, you'll be having the numericals in statistics, module A and module C. I'm handling both the topics, both the modules. Okay, so you'll be having numericals over here. ABFM and BRBL. BRBL is completely theory, but don't ignore theory. Many of us tend to believe that theory है ना, लास्ट में कर लेंगे, एक नाइट मार लेंगे, एक नाइट में हो जाएगा, एक वीक में हो जाएगा. Nothing happens like this. This is BFM theory. Okay, all the subjects I am talking, not only BRBL, I am talking all the subjects. Theory comprises roughly 65 marks, roughly, in every paper. BFM, it comprises around 60 marks. We generally have numericals of 40 marks in BFM. Some case studies, some one-liners, total. One-liners are almost in every subject. ABM, you have around 70 marks one-liners, 30 marks you have case studies. BFM, you have 60-40 ratio. Remaining two subjects, you will be having around 70-30 ratio. Okay. So coming back to the main topic, BFM. Okay. So remember, these are the four modules. International banking, totally related to forex. Completely. You'll be having numericals in this. Very tough numericals. Very tough numericals you'll be having. Then you'll be having theory part also. I'll be coming to this here. I'll show you the portion also. Not an issue. Now let's talk about the electives. In electives, you are having 5 electives. Now today is the last date of registration. Huh? So everyone, last date means free, means without any extra fees. So why to give that 100 rupees? Save that 100 rupees also, yaar, isn't it? 100 rupees में कितना 10 दिन का चाय होता है, isn't it? 10 rupees into 10, 10 दिन का चाय. Who doesn't want free tea? Okay, so do it immediately. Rural, HR, IT, central banking, risk, right? 5 kg potato, isn't it? That's very important. Family man, isn't it? Family man. Means family man always thinks like this only. Yeah, right? 5 kg potato आता है, right? Even I think in the same way. I always think in the same way. Okay? Sure, logic of life is very simple. Okay? The money you save, everyone pay attention. The logic of life is very simple. Even in BFM, you follow the same logic. The money you save will always be useful to you. Okay? Yeah. No, the center is not selectable, Preeti. Okay? Everyone, all of you who are registering for CAIIB, kindly note, there is no center selection, no batch selection. Only location selection. Okay? There is no center, no batch, only location. You have to select the location and IIBF will give you the center and the batch. Now this time they have made it, they have put the cards in their hands. Earlier it were in your hands. Now they have put the cards in their hands. Right? Like that, who said? You heard that Donald Trump, no? Donald Trump, Zelensky, what was that? Zelensky, no? Yeah. That spat you heard? Spat means fight. You don't have the cards. You don't have the cards. That's what. You are all, you don't have the cards. Right? So, yeah, last time it was not this, like this. This time they have made the changes. This time new government has come na, in USA. That's why. Okay, that was a joke, but okay. So this time IIBF has taken the control, okay, on this. So coming back to this, these in electives, what you select is kindly note, rural HR, IT and central banking risk. I would always suggest you, if you want to clear CAIIB in single attempt and get less load of one subject, that is HR. HR is the simplest one. You can clear it without any tension. Why I'll tell you HR. Look at module B of ABM. Module B, HRM. Complete its repetition. Okay. So 40% of the portion is done there only. don't at all, I would suggest here. I do take central banking. I take RBI. Central banking is RBI. I do take that elective. But then also I'll suggest, if you want and you are very sincere about your goal, that I want to study RBI at any cost, I want to do something in future, only then take this. Otherwise don't take. Risk also. I have taken risk management also as a elective. I teach that also. But the problem is, I'll tell you, don't go for it. Go for HR. Rural is also a bit difficult. Huh? Many of us think rural is easy, but it's not that easy. Rural is also difficult. HR is okay type. Okay. So select it and clear this CAIB first with the 5 papers. Then if you want to study, many of us think, I want to study risk. Give special exams, isn't it? First start your increments, then give special exams, isn't it? Simple logic. So moving on. So got it. Now there are subjective questions also. Subjective means what? Here you don't have any options. Only question is given and free space is given. You have to put the answer. You have to type the answer. Okay. No this options. Okay. No negative marking as of now. As of now. No negative marking. Tomorrow if IIBF says negative marking has started, then no option. But no negative marking as of now. Okay. How to study? Create a schedule. Very important one. Create a schedule. Okay. These are important points. Discipline points. I would say these are discipline points. Create a schedule. Eat healthy. Eat healthy. This is the most important part. Here, I'll always focus more on health rather than anything else. Main is health. Okay? Health is everything. Health is wealth. It's reality. Imagine you do a lot of study in your BFM, ABM, CIIB, everything you study, and on the exam day you fall sick. What's the use? Huh? What's the use? Correct? Don't do anything like this. Eat healthy. Eat as much natural as possible. Junk food, avoid it as much as possible. Revise effectively. How do you revise? Revise means ebooks are available. All of you have purchased this course, so ebooks are available over here. Go through the ebooks. Tests are available. Practice. Every chapter, once we do, give the test again. If you fail also in that test, nothing happens. Move on. Even if you fail in that test, take it as a learning. Read the answers in that test. Read the answers. Answers are given to you. Read the answers, explanations. Again take the test. Same test. Revise. Okay? Take the breaks as much, means not too many breaks. Huh? At least refreshing breaks we call it. Organize your study space. Okay? Ask for help. See here, ask for help means here you have AI assistant. And at that 24/7 you have AI assistant also, where you can definitely type for any question anytime in 24 hours and you can get the answer. Okay? It's basically the AI version that has been added to your package also. Okay? Avoid distractions. This is the main thing, distractions. Distraction is there for everyone, isn't it? Distraction, everyone. You think a lot of studying. I'll tell you what happens. Whenever you come from the bank, you are in the bank. Let's say in the evening you are in the bank, 5 p.m., 4:30 p.m. You think that once I go home, I'll read this subject, this. I'll definitely read. कुछ भी करके आज तो पढ़ना ही है. You come home either by bus or by bike or by car or anything, by train. Come home, have tea. Then tea is very hardly possible nowadays because you come home at around 8 only. So you have your dinner and then sleep. Immediately you open your book, 1 page, 2 page, eyes close, isn't it? So this thing happens. So avoid distractions as much as here. You have to train your mind. You have to tell your mind that 2 months I have to study at any cost. Because after all, it's money. Whatever is there, understand it's money. Okay? If you lose something, you're losing 6 months. Imagine the increment of, let's say, 2 increments you get for CIB. So imagine you get 2200 or 2000 roughly, around will take 2000. 2000 into 6 months. If you lose 12,000, you lose. 12,000 is a big amount. Okay? So avoid distractions. Provide practice on old exam. Tests are available. Practice on it. Okay? Manage your stress. Again, health. Stress means here again I am talking of health only. Okay? Manage the stress levels. Don't get too much bogged down. Okay? Exams are many in life. Okay? Knowledge of syllabus is a must. Okay? Important part. Knowledge of syllabus is required. Time management is required. Now, how to manage this time? This in yesterday, few days back, yesterday only, I was in Hyderabad for the conference. Okay? Bangalore also, there was a conference. Mumbai also, there was a conference last week. So I was there. Many students were there. All of them were having the same problem. Time. There's no time. What to do? Time you have to rob. Nobody has time in life. Nor you, nor me, nor the Prime Minister of India, nor the President of USA, nor the RBI Governor. Nobody has time. Okay? So time management, you have to do it on yourself. Or rob the time as much as possible. Okay? Rob the time. Choice of proper study material. Focus on important topics. Work on weak areas. This weak areas means, here you get it. Weak areas means whatever are weak for you, whatever are weaker for you. Important is that. Here, many of the bankers are nowadays engineering graduates, isn't it? Many of us are engineering graduates. Even I am the engineering graduate. I've completed my engineering from CAIIB Pune. Then MBA, all these. Okay. Then where is JIB, CIB? I've cleared all these exams, huh? Just for your info. I've cleared all the JIB, CIB, CDCS. Then you call it that IRDA, MFI, NCFM, what that bank trainer, certified bank trainer by IIBF, certified trade finance, treasury, you name it, everything, it's done. Okay. So the problem over here is many of us are engineering graduates. So we don't understand even debit credit. What is debit? What is credit? We don't understand. Okay. So what happens is, what is difficult for you may not be difficult for somebody who has come from commerce. Because for him, debit credit is a daily affair. Somebody is a CA. So for him, debit credit is nothing. But whatever is difficult for you may not be difficult for that. That's why the tough topics we have to find out ourselves. Okay? But I'll tell you, in BFM, everyone is finding the same thing tough. Because it's totally new. You be CA, you be engineer, you be commerce, you be anything. Everyone will find it the same thing tough, in BFM at least. How much time is required? 1 hour daily. 1 hour means what? You'll say, how 1 hour is possible? I come home at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Then attend your classes 9 p.m. So there's one more class at 8 p.m. How? And after 10, I don't have energy. How 1 hour is possible? See here. 1 hour doesn't mean complete 1 hour at a stretch. Kindly remove it from your mind. 1 hour at a stretch. Make it divided. 15 minutes in the morning somewhere while traveling. 15 minutes in your bank. If you don't have there is some period in the bank where we have less customers. Always there is some period. Try that. 10 minutes from that. Lunch time. If you are having a lunch time of 45 minutes, try to complete that in 20 minutes. At least for 2 months, 2-3 months. If you are having the lunch time of 30 minutes, complete it in 20 minutes, 10 minutes study. Okay? Tea breaks. Many of us have the habits of tea breaks. Going for tea, this tea, that tea, morning tea, afternoon tea, evening tea. Avoid one tea break, at least one. For 2 months. Then remaining is okay. Throughout your life you can have teas. Okay? So minimum 1 hour daily. This syllabus is new. Okay, now this is a general theory. What are the types of questions? Kindly note there are 4-5 types of questions. Numericals, then theory, case studies, 1-mark questions, and questions without options. All these are there. Numericals can be of 2 types. One is 1-mark question, second is case studies also. Kindly note. See this, I have marked arrow over here. Numerical can be 1-mark numerical also. Numerical can be 5-mark case study also. Similarly, theory. Theory can be 1-mark question also. Theory can be case study also. 5-mark. All these are possible. Then there is a special option type of question which they have brought in nowadays. Question without options. In question without options, what do you have? Only question is given. No this A, B, C, D, nothing. You have to type the answer. Generally, they give you numerical question in this. Numerical. They generally don't give you something to write. They'll give you some number as a question, as an answer. Why? Because if they give you to write, the problem is spelling will be different for each person, right? Whoever gives the answer. So they don't want, because after all your paper is assessed by not human being, it is assessed by computers. How will the computer know? How many can be fed in this? So that's why they give numbers. Okay, that's the best option. So you generally have numericals over here. Okay. You have to prepare your own strategy. Okay. Because strategy means what? You'll say, sir, what strategy? All these big words are of no use, I'll tell you, in life. Strategy, then what? Something big, that various out of the box thinking, all this. Here, I'll tell you one thing. Follow the disciplined approach. Give 1 hour daily, and every strategy will be done, everything will be done. Follow the classes and try to give 1 hour other than the classes throughout the day. All this strategy, everything will be done. Okay? What do we give at that 24/7? See, those who are watching on YouTube also, and those who have joined the class also. See, we give live classes. We give recorded classes also. The same classes you will get it as a recorded session also. E-books are available. Tests are available. Okay? These tests are best thing, I'll tell you. Whenever you want to practice, here chapter-wise tests are also there, and this complete tests are also there. Okay. So revision you have to do it only through the classes. Attend the classes only. I would say here, you need not read the books also nowadays. I'll myself give you the PDF also. PDF of complete BFM I'll give you, ABM I'll give you. You follow that and the classes and done. Nothing else. Okay? That much is enough for you. Because that PDF I've taken by going through all your books, that all 700, 800 pages books I have gone through, taken the important points, and then I've come up with that. Okay? So 2-3 PDFs are there. One is complete PDF, then I'm having one PDF of only definitions, complete definitions I'm having. One is of formula bank, complete formula bank. That also I'll be giving it to you. Okay? So all these things are there. Classes are also, live classes are also very useful for you. Okay? See, these are the 4 modules. Already you saw it. International banking, risk management, treasury management, and balance sheet management. The toughest one over here is module A and B. Very, 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 very tough. Very tough. A and B. Biggest ones. Very big also. Both of them. These 2 are okay. Bade Miyan, Chote Miyan. Okay? These are Bade Miyan, these are Chote Miyan. Okay? These C and D are dependent on B. Kindly note. C and D are dependent on B. If you are B, you are thorough. Then C and D is very easy. Okay? Very easy. Follow the classes only, Manpreet. Okay? Don't follow anything else. Classes and the PDFs which I will give you. Enough. You will score more than 60 in BFM. Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Those who have joined the classes, you also subscribe to the channel, Officers Adda 24/7. Very important one. See in module A, what do you have? You have total four, this 10 chapters. Yeah. See this 10 chapters. Exchange rates and forex business. Here you have numericals, lot of numericals and tougher ones. Huh? I'll be taking this later now. LRS, this $250,000 transfer of money, that is there. Other remittance schemes, how are funds transferred? Correspondent banking and NRI accounts. So here you'll have all this. NRI accounts means NRE, NRO, FCNR, RFC, all these accounts. Correspondent banking. Correspondent means what? The banking of agency. Okay, banks act as the agent of each other. That also you have. Documentary LC, letter of credit. Documentary LC you'll have. Okay, facilities for exporters and importers. Facilities for exporters. What are the various facilities given for exporters and importers by Government of India? ECB, external commercial borrowing. Okay, and foreign investments in India. ECB. What is ECB? Basically, it's a loan taken from foreign countries. So there are regulations to this. I can take loan from anyone. Tomorrow some mafia will be giving me the loan. Some drug dealer will give me the loan. Not allowed. Okay? So it should be FATF compliant. Foreign investments. What are the various types of foreign investments? You have FDI, you have FPI, isn't it? You have various FCCB, foreign currency convertible bonds. Various things are there. All of this you will be studying. Role of ECGC. Okay, risk in foreign trade, role of ECGC. What are the policies of ECGC? Export Credit Guarantee Corporation. ECGC means Export Credit Guarantee Corporation. ECGC is the insurance company which gives insurance for exports. It has various policies for bank as well as customers. Bank also it has policies. Okay. Role of Exim Bank, Reserve Bank of India, Exchange Control in India, FEMA, FEDI, all these theory topics. IFSC, new International Financial Service Center, IFSC, GIFT City. This topic is also there. Technology in international banking. So latest technology, whatever is going on, it will be there. These are the 10 topics in your module A. Module B, you have 8 topics, 5 and 3. Okay? Risk, and now see this, in this module B is risk management. So everywhere you will see risk only. Risk and basic risk management framework, risk in banking business, risk regulations in banking industry, market risk, credit risk, operational risk, liquidity risk, and Basel III. So all are risk. Okay? There is a dialogue now. Have you seen that scam 92? Scam 92. How many of you have seen this? Harshad Mehta scam 92. That it was a web series, I think so, somewhere. Right? Scam 92. Risk hai to ishq hai. Right? Heard that dialogue? Risk hai to ishq hai. How many of you have heard this dialogue? Risk hai to ishq hai. Anyone knows? COVID. During COVID, it had come heavily. Means, in fact, COVID helped this Scam 92, this web series, isn't it? Have you seen this? How many of you have seen this Scam 92 web series? Risk hai to ishq hai. Right? Yeah. Very good one, huh? Very good one. It was very good one. Okay? Yeah. So, it's all risk. See, why did I come to this risk? Because the word, topic over here, correct. Means rather than SEBI and AMFI, all these, what all these could not do, that one single series did all to the common people in our country, isn't it? People didn't understand what SEBI said, what this RBI said, what this AMFI said. People understood what that Scam 92 said, isn't it? This helped people more understand about the markets. Risk hai to ishq hai, isn't it? So the point over here is, yeah, So the point over here is risk management, complete. Okay. So risk management, this is a very difficult topic. Huh? This module itself is difficult, risk management. And the biggest chapter over here is risk regulations in banking industry. Very, very, very big. 60% of your module B is covered by this chapter only. Risk regulations in banking industry. Very difficult one. Okay. This module C, introduction to treasury. Now this is simple one. But Chote Mia. These are earlier were Bade Mia. Now these are Chote Mia. Introduction to treasury management, treasury products, international equity and debt products, funding and regulatory aspects, treasury risk management, derivative products, treasury and asset liability management. Now these are only this much topics only. 3 plus 3, 6 and 1, 7. Okay. So 7 topics. Simple ones, not that difficult. 2, 3 are related. See this 20, 21 and 24. Treasury products, international equity and debt products and derivative products. These are related to each other. Okay. And you'll see many things repeated from module B over here. Module B has everything over here. Module C is mainly repeated. Many things are repeated from module B over here. But here you'll be studying very good things also. Derivative products. You'll be studying various derivative products. Various. Okay. You'll be studying related to your options, futures. Okay. Your FRAs, swaps, everything you'll be studying. Treasury and ALM, asset liability management. This is also ALM, means ALCO team. What does the ALCO team do? So, this also. I have mainly worked with ALCO nowadays because those who don't know, I am the director of one of the bank also. So, my main job is with ALCO only nowadays because asset liability management is very tough topic in the banking. That bucket system of RBI. RBI has given the bucket system to all the banks and you have to manage that buckets, assets. If you have 100 assets, 100 rupees loans, you must have 100 rupees deposits also. And it should be matched every time. Mainly RBI focuses on the 28-day bucket system. 28-day, very important one. Okay. So that you will be studying it over here. Then module D, balance sheet management. Okay. Module D, balance sheet management. Now in balance sheet you have this. This is a part of your, I'll tell you this, it actually means your pillar 3. Pillar 3 of Basel, that is balance sheet management. Okay, pillar 3 of Basel is balance sheet management. So you have that over here. In pillar 3, what do you have? Pillar 3 is basically for investors. Okay, see here, there are basically this, you have 3 pillars in Basel. Basel, this minimum capital requirement, then your SRP, supervisory review, and third is balance sheet. Okay, in this, all the 3 pillars are equally important for banking, and this is the third pillar. Okay. Components of assets and liabilities in banking, in bank balance sheet. So what are the assets? What are the liabilities? Means basically what are the loans? What are the deposits? Asset means loans. Liabilities means deposits. Not only loans and deposits, there are other things as well. Here, kindly understand one point. Bank does not only focus on loans as a income source. Okay, bank gets income from loans, but not only loans. Some part it focuses on treasury also, buying and selling of bonds. Okay. Then capital adequacy norms you have. Capital adequacy norms. Adequacy means what? Minimum CRAR requirements. Okay. So in CRAR requirement, that is basically again Basel only. Everything is Basel. So capital adequacy norms you have. Asset classification and provisioning norms. Now here asset classification means here you will be having this substandard 1, substandard, doubtful 1, doubtful 2, loss asset, standard asset. What are the various classifications of standard asset also? What do you mean by stressed assets? All these topics you will be having. Liquidity management. How to manage the liquidity? Liquidity in the sense, see here, it's very important part. That's again we come back to this bucket system of RBI, Treasury, ALCO, ALM. You have to manage in every bank. You have to manage the liquidity. What do I mean by this? It means you must be able to pay your depositors on time. Whenever the depositor comes for money, you must be able to give him. Otherwise, what will the depositor say in the market? Arey, bank के पास पैसा ही नहीं है, खत्म है bank. Right? This problem happens. So liquidity management is an important task. That's why you have that HQLA concept. HQLA, high quality liquid assets. Basel 3. Everything is Basel 3. In Basel 3, you have very tougher topics. Means you have this leverage ratio. Then you have NSFR, net stable funding ratio, LCR, liquidity coverage ratio, and your Cook's ratio, CRAR. These 4 ratios you will be studying again. You will be studying them in module B also, module C also, module D also. Okay. Then liquidity management, interest rate fund management. Interest rate fund management means what? Again, it's a part of liquidity only. Kindly note. All this interest rate fund means it's a part of liquidity. Means if you don't have, if your interest rate falls down, your liquidity immediately gets problematic. I'll tell you how. I'll give you a simple example. Forget all these things because only giving you just the knowledge is of no use. Examples. Okay. Right now, what is going on in the world? Tell me. What is the main point going on in the world? That USA and that what? Zelensky. Tough fight going on. This there, right? Major financial problem. If tomorrow this rises, it increases, let's say. Trump already told him that, you heard that? You might have heard this now on YouTube. You are gambling with the World War III. That's what was the sentence. You are gambling with the World War III. So that's actually gambling is the World War III only. If it moves beyond the control, it can lead to any extent. But of course, now the leaders are mature, that much mature. Nobody wants wars. At least we can expect it. But tomorrow if something happens like this, then what happens? Immediately the interest rate goes up. Zoop. Repo rate immediately goes up. All the banks. Inflation immediately high. As the war starts, I'll tell you, this interest rate fund management will lead to a liquidity problem. If the war starts, any war starts, let's say any big war starts, what happens tomorrow, do you know? Immediately the inflation goes up. To counter the inflation, what will RBI do then? RBI will immediately increase the repo rate. CRR, increase. Now if repo rate is increased, okay, no, this is English batch, Amar. This is English batch, okay. So kindly note, everyone will be teaching in English only because this is the English batch, okay. So coming back, immediately what will happen? Repo rate will go up, CRR will go up, okay. Loans will reduce in the market. Okay. So people won't have money that much to buy the things. So that is basically interest rate fund management. See here, the prime role of any treasury and RBI. Basically RBI, let's talk of RBI for some time. The prime role of RBI is to manage the inflation in the country. Prime role, very important role. RBI has only 2 roles, I'll tell you. One is inflation and second is that Forex. Forex also secondary part, main is inflation. Similarly, your treasury also, bank treasury also works on the same lines. Liquidity, everyone must have liquidity. That's what is the basic logic of treasury. Okay, so interest rate fund management. If the interest rate goes up, what happens? You see in 2 years back, you see in UK. Now all the situations you see in the world. Germany is in a recession, France is going into a recession, all the Europe is going into a recession. Okay? So hardly they have any growth rates. Only we as a country, Bharat, has a growth rate of around 6.5 and it will grow now. Our growth rate will grow to around 7 to 8% at least in next coming years. 7, 8, not more than that. 12% is a very optimistic figure, but roughly I see 7, 8% is okay. It can be, it is achievable. So coming back to this point, REROC and profit planning. This is the last chapter of yours. REROC means what? Risk adjusted return on capital. Risk adjusted return on capital and profit planning. Okay. So what is risk adjusted return? Means whenever you invest in something, okay, you always have a risk. Suppose if you give a loan to somebody, if you purchase a bike yourself only. You purchase a bike. Okay. For that bike you buy the insurance. So that insurance is what? Risk adjusted. So that money is gone. Insurance premium is going every year. So that money is gone means what? That is risk adjustment, isn't it? So similarly for banks also, whenever bank gives the loans, it purchases derivatives against it. See here, understand this. Whenever any bank gives the loans, it purchases equal amount of derivatives with the reverse angle, means long and short angle it's called as. So that premium which goes will be adjusted under REROC. It's a small chapter, a very small chapter, okay? So that's it about your module ABCD in BFM, okay? And this much module is very long as such. You'll say, sir, ये इतना ही तो है, इतना नहीं है. Once it starts, then you come to know, इतना क्या है? Okay, it's a huge thing. Okay. So let's stop over here. From tomorrow, we'll be starting with module C, some part. Okay. I'm already in some batch. Okay. Okay, I'll give you one or two examples also. Let's see. Okay. We are here, so let's take one or two examples. Take this. I'll give you some samples. What is BFM? You must understand this, na? A bank holds a stock of company A and wants to protect the downside risk on it. So it may. This much is the question for you in exam. And these are the options. Take a long position in stock futures. Take a short position in stock futures. Purchase a call option on the stock. Buy a put option. So this much will be given to you. This question, this answer. Nothing else. Everything else you have to think. What do you mean by long? Long on stocks. Here, holds the stock. Hold the stock means what? That customer has purchased the stock. Holding means purchasing. I've purchased that stock. Why have I purchased that stock? I purchased Reliance. Why did I purchase Reliance? So that it goes higher and then I'll sell it. So that is called as long position. Whenever I hold the stock or I am in a long position, I need to buy a put derivative. Put option. So I'll buy a put option over here. See here, long on stock, buy put option. Short on stock, buy call option. Simple logic. Long means what? Buy first, sell later. See here, BFSL, buy first, sell later. Short means what? Sell first, buy later. I'm selling first, then I'll buy. When the market falls down, I'll buy. Here, see here, whenever we take the short position, when do we take the short position? Whenever we expect the market to go down. Okay, whenever you expect the market to go down, you'll buy the short position. Okay, so this topic is there. Derivatives topic is there. Next one. The main purpose of capital adequacy norms is to ensure that the bank has sufficient capital to. Means why do we have this capital adequacy norm? CRAR. Why do we have this? Provide loans, repay the depositors, provide stable source to absorb any losses. Stable source. Any losses arising from the risk in that business. So this is the main purpose. Provide stable source. Why does the bank need a source of funds? Depositors. Why do we need CASA? Because CASA is a stable source. Okay. All the banks have to maintain this CRAR of 11.5. Okay. CRAR of 9 plus 2.5 CCB, capital conservation buffer. This CRAR of 9 is divided into two parts. Tier 1 capital, Tier 2 capital. 7% and 2%. This Tier 1 is further divided into two parts. CET1, Common Equity Tier 1 and Additional Tier 1. 5.5%, 1.5. This will be having it again and again and again. Repetition you will be having it. So, you need not go through it right now only. But here, start studying because today is March. March, April, May. June is your exam, isn't it? Let's take this example, last one, and then we'll stop. A bank borrows USD for 3 months at 2.5% and swaps the same in INR for 3 months for deployment in CPs, commercial paper, at 5.5%. The 3-month dollar premium is 0.75%. The margin generated by the bank in the transaction is. These questions come to you in exam. Same questions do come to you in exam. Understand the problem. In BFM, the main part is understanding the problem. Very important. Once you understand it, then it's very easy to solve. But if you don't understand it, you can't learn. You can't mug up in BFM. Nobody can mug up. Okay? See this. Understand what you get and what you give. See this. Get and give. What is this? Bank has borrowed. Borrowed means I have taken dollars at 2.5%. So what is my rate of interest for borrowing this? Borrow means I have taken a loan at 2.5%. Borrow 2.5. And there is a premium. 3-month premium is 0.75%. Means what? This dollar is having a premium for 3 months. So premium means I'll have to pay extra. Black card ticket. Right? Ticket for the movie is this and this is a black rate. Black card ticket. Extra premium. Right? Nowadays this black ticket is gone. No? We don't see this black ticketing. Earlier it was when I was small. How many of you have seen this black ticketing? Nowadays it's gone. Everything is gone because of these malls. Malls and these multi theaters, right? This all black concept is gone. Earlier it was huge in our childhood. That is premium. Right? So, this premium 0.75%. So, what am I buying? If I am buying dollar at 2.5% plus I am paying the premium. So, it means I am buying totally at what? 3.25%. Isn't it? Premium you get it, na? Premium you have paid, na? Premium. Many times you might be paying premium also. Tatkal. What is Tatkal? Premium Tatkal. What is this? Train tickets. We all understand this. Normal ticket rate is different. Tatkal is different. Premium Tatkal is different. Why this premium? Because you are in an urgency. You need that. So same thing is over here. Dollar is needed. So you charge extra 0.75%. So 2.5 plus 0.75. So 3.25 you are paying. And what are you getting? You are getting, see here, you have taken this loan of 2.5% and plus this 0.75. And what have you done? Deployment in CPs. CP means what? Commercial paper. Commercial paper means what? Somebody has given you some investment FD of 5.5% and you have invested in it. So what have you done? You are giving 3.25% to somebody and you are taking 5.5% from somebody. That's the logic, no? Isn't it? So what is the margin? 5.5 minus 3.25. So 2.25, isn't it? That is your margin. What you get is 5.5%. What you give is 2.5 plus 0.75. So you give 3.25. So difference is your margin. NII, net interest income. Spread. Isn't it? We bank do the same thing. Give the loans at 9%, 9.5. And take loan money from the depositor at around CASA if it is there, then 3.53, right? Hardly. If you have FDs, then 7%. So that's what your NII is, isn't it? Chalo. Bye everyone. Bye for today. And everyone, those who are watching on YouTube, okay, those who have joined the batch, fresh batch, those who have joined, kindly join this WhatsApp group. I'll be giving you this WhatsApp group link now. Those who have joined new, kindly join this WhatsApp group. In this group, I'll be sharing with you very important PDF of BFM and ABM. Very important one. Complete PDF. Okay, complete PDF. I'll be giving you. Okay, this planner means you have to study there. Planner is available in that increment box for JIB. For you, only one planner. Study 1 hour daily, other than the class. Okay. So join this WhatsApp group without fail. Everyone, I'm telling you. Okay, because I'll be sharing important PDFs over there. Many are there. Complete BFM, ABM, Formula Bank, definitions. Many are there. I'll share it. Okay. Class schedule is there now. Already it's there. Class schedule is there in your that app only. You get all these schedules given. Okay. There are sometimes some changes in that. If the topic becomes too lengthy, then only. Otherwise, nothing. Chalo. Bye everyone. Those who have not joined, kindly join the batch from tomorrow. We'll be starting with this module C part. Okay. Some topics have been completed. So we'll be moving ahead with that. Okay. Chalo. Bye everyone.